Hello, Scorpio, and welcome into Widow's Wisdom Tarot. This is a reading for love singles for the month of March 2022. Hope you're well. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps connect our energies. All right, let's get a love reading for the sign of Scorpio, please. Spirit guides, angels, and universe. What do you want Scorpio to know in regards to love? This is for my single Scorpios. All right, let's get one oracle out here for you. Start your reading. And then I'll pull 5 tarot from the Light Seers. What do my single Scorpios need to know in regards to love in the month of March? Okay. The loving woman. I like that. It's a people card. Now, remember that tarot is not gender specific. So this could be a man or a woman that has feminine energies coming in for you in a love relationship. Could be that you needed some balance in the feminine energies. And even if you're a woman, you could be too masculine at times, that you need to balance that energy out. And the same for men. A good balance of both feminine and masculine energies work best. Okay, I like that for you, Scorpio. Loving woman. All right, let's get some tarot out for the sign of Scorpio. Spirit guides, angels, and universe, please give Scorpio a clear message on love for the month of March. What do you want my single Scorpios to know in regards to love for the month of March? Give them a clear message, please. Give Scorpio a clear message. Thank you for coming and playing tarot with me today. Love having you here. In fact, I think it was a couple of my Scorpios that said they liked the 5-card singles love reading and do it again. So here you go. All right. Oops, got another card here flipped. Hang on a second. There we go. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for the sign of Scorpio? Okay. All right. Excuse me. So an issue surrounding you for love in the month of March is the Hanged Man. Now, when this comes up in the issue position of love, it could be that you need to look at things from a different viewpoint in regards to love. It could be that the love in the past you've looked at the same way through every relationship you've ever had, and it's time to take a new perspective on love, Scorpio. So this could be one of your issues in regards to bringing in a new love for the singles. Look at it in a different way. It could be even the person that you usually choose or you usually look at is going to look very different to you this time. So be open-minded and just come into this new relationship, this new love interest from a different viewpoint. All right. Some of the behavioral patterns that have influenced love in the past is the Page of Cups. Now, this is water energy, Scorpio, so it's your energy. But when I see the page, it's a very immature energy, very kind of childlike. And it could be that some of the behavioral patterns in love, you're looking at love, if you're a 32-year-old, the same way you did when you were 16. And it may not be working out for you. So you may need to look at it a little bit differently. It could be that you're a little bit immature in your thinking when it comes to love. It could be that you approach love relationships now as an adult. Maybe you're in your 50s or 60s and you've been widowed or divorced. and you're just stepping back into a love relationship for the first time in 20 years. And you don't really know how to navigate through it. So you're just using what you knew in the past. And I think that's also connected to this card, taking a different perspective, maybe looking at it in a more mature way than you have in the past with the page energy here. So these are repeating behavior patterns that could influence the love that you draw into, right? Maybe, kind of mature a bit in your thinking when it comes to love. Mature a bit in your behaviors when it comes to love. I mean, think about it, just from a common sense point of view. If you were a 16-year-old and how you behaved when you were interested in a male or a female, if you're a girl or if you were a boy, right? Whatever your preference was, it could be girl, girl, boy, boy. I mean, I don't know, right? So it's whatever your situation was. But how you went into that relationship was kid-like. It was immature. Those were the stepping stones of love. And now you're in your 50s or 60s and you're getting into a new relationship and you're reeling all the way back to how you acted when you were 16 years old. Well, trust me when I say that is probably not going to work out real well for most of you, right? Because the person, hopefully, that you're attracting in has leveled up maturity-wise, right? So you're going to want to have to meet them there. They can't be here and then you're way down here. You haven't leveled up yet. So that could be a repeated pattern. Just be aware of it. All right, some of the things to further grow on. You've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Just put the work in, Scorpio. Put some work in. You could have sat back and let the partner or the person do all the work for the love connection in the past, and you did very little. You just kind of let it flow to you, right? Being water. Well, this time Spirit's saying you need to put a little bit more work into it for it to be a relationship of any kind of mature quality, right? So you've got to put some work in. This is something you need to kind of grow in a little bit more. Grow in putting forth more effort, putting forth more time, okay? Think about a work situation. You've got to give it effort. You've got to be creative. And that's any work situation. I don't care if you're flipping burgers at McDonald's, right? You've got to keep it fresh. And you've got to put effort into whatever it is that you're doing, all right? Something to change about yourself to foster love would be the Two of Swords. So this card is just saying that, you often feel blindsided when love comes in. You're not really sure if you've made the right decision, if you've chose the right partner. Sometimes you feel bound up in a relationship, tethered to it, when that's not really the case at all, right? So this is something to change about yourself. You could get into this relationship and you're excited about it initially, right? You're all gung-ho about this new person, this new love. And then, within a matter of weeks or months, you're bored. And you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I've made the right choice or not. But you've put a lot of time, a lot of commitment, right, towards it. So change that. Allow it to blossom. Allow it to grow. Don't see a start point and an end point when it comes to love. Love is flowing. When you look at these people who are married 67 years, right? Do you think that every day was bliss? No, it wasn't. Do you think, and I'm going to use my parents as who I'm thinking of as I'm saying this, you're married at 18 and 19 years old, and when the first spouse dies is at the age of 83. right? And the other one lives to 89. Do you think that in that time frame that everything was blissful, everything was perfect, that they didn't have any squabbles or differences? Do you think that one person didn't grow or outgrow the other person? They did. They did at some point, but then that other partner cared enough about the relationship that they took steps to level up to that person as well. It's evolving. It's just like children and their parents, right? You raise kids from babies, from birth, but you're not treating your 30-year-old, hopefully, the way that you were treating your infant or your toddler. So it's growing, it's evolving constantly. Constantly. So don't change from this right here, because you're really not, energetically, you're not there. It's growth. It's evolving constantly in a relationship. It doesn't just have to be a love relationship, like I said. It could be a mother and child. It could be a brother and a sister. Okay? All right, what to be liberated from? Ooh, there you are. Liberate from yourself, Scorpio. Liberate. This is the death and the rebirth card. So liberate yourself from everything that happened back there and step into a brand new beginning. This is transformational love. And it kind of speaks to this all the way through. Okay? Doesn't say loving girl, it says loving woman. So I think you need to mature up a bit in your relationships. I think you still carry with you some of the teenage thoughts or the teenage values or the teenage behaviors. And it's time to, and even if you're in your 20s and you're watching this, right? There's a big difference between a 16-year-old and a 20-year-old, or at least there used to be, right? So make sure that you're constantly evolving in love. So this is transformational love is what I'm seeing here. So liberate yourself from the thought that it's only one way and then it's done. It's not. Okay? Be that butterfly. Transform. This is death and rebirth in regards to love. All right? So liberate yourself thinking that it's black and white. There's the ending. There's a beginning and an end when there's not. There's transformation in everything, right? So when one thing ends, something else begins, always. All right, Scorpio, I like this for you. Really good reading. I like it a lot. Just kind of, make sure that your energies are mature going into a new love relationship, because that's going to be the best case scenario for you. All right, Scorpio, hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for playing tarot with me today, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love and light.